Can I tell you about a Tuesday? You walk into a store, not a fancy one, just a nice one, and you see it. That coat, the one with the perfect shoulders. You walk toward it the way people walk toward something they already love, and your hand finds the sleeve, and then it finds the little white tag hanging off it, and you turn it over, and you put it back. And here is the part nobody talks about. You don't just put the coat back, you put yourself back too. You straighten up a little too fast. You start walking toward the door with that specific casual speed that means you want everyone to know you were never really interested. And the whole way to the car, you're doing math in your head that has nothing to do with coats. If you have ever flipped over a price tag and felt your entire body get smaller, then sweetheart, I'm talking to you. And I need you to hear this before we go one more sentence. Looking expensive has almost nothing to do with money. I know how that sounds, but I've got 7 tricks for you today, and every single one of them costs somewhere between nothing and almost nothing. And by the end of this, you are going to understand why the most expensive-looking woman in any room is very rarely the richest one. She just knows something the rest of us were never told. And trick number 6, that one is going to make you a little angry. Not at me, at how simple it is, and at how long nobody said it out loud. But let's take this slow, okay? I promise you every single one of these is going to land. And by the end of this video, you are going to look at your own closet and realize you've been sitting on a fortune this whole time. Come on, let's go take it back. Trick 1, fit is the entire game. Let's start with the thing that separates cheap from expensive faster than any label ever will. Fit. Here's the truth nobody wants to say. A $200 dress that hangs wrong on your body looks cheap. A $12 dress that fits you like it was made for you looks like money. Your eye can't read a price tag from across a room. It can only read a line. A shoulder seam sitting exactly on your shoulder. A hem stopping exactly where it should. A waist that actually finds your waist. That's it. That's the whole illusion. Now hold on. I already know what you're thinking. Tailoring is for rich people. It is not. Getting a hem taken up costs less than lunch. Taking in a waist costs less than a takeout order. Most of us will happily spend $40 on something new that doesn't fit, and won't spend $15 making something we already own fit perfectly. So go stand in front of your closet tonight. Not to throw anything out. Just look. Pull out the 3 things you love but never wear, and I'll bet you money that every single one of them has a fit problem, not a taste problem. The quiet upgrade is this. Stop buying more and start finishing what you have. And listen, if this is already making something click in your head, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing and it keeps me in your corner. Because the next trick is the one that fooled me for years.
Trick 2, 3 colors. That's all you get. Ever open your closet, see 100 things, and still have nothing to wear? That's not a wardrobe problem. That's a color problem. Here's what wealthy-looking people do, whether they mean to or not. They wear very few colors. Camel, cream, navy, black, gray, deep green. They look like they got dressed on purpose because their whole closet agrees with itself. Cheap doesn't come from cost. Cheap comes from chaos. So try this. Pick 3 colors. Just 3. Build around them. Suddenly, everything you own goes with everything else you own. And here's the part that will genuinely shock you. You now own more outfits than you did before, and you didn't buy a single thing. The quiet upgrade here is that limitation looks like taste every single time. Tell me in the comments what your 3 colors would be. 1 word each. I actually want to know. Now, next up is something you can check right this second on whatever you're wearing right now. Trick 3. Touch the fabric. Go on, reach down and feel the sleeve of whatever you have on. Fabric is to tell. It's the thing your brain notices in half a second and never consciously registers. Shiny, thin, plasticky material screams cheap from across a street, no matter how good the design is. Matte, heavy, textured material whispers expensive, even if it came off a clearance rack. So flip the label. Cotton, wool, linen, denim, silk, anything with weight and grain and a little bit of texture. And avoid anything with that hard, unnatural shine, because that shine is the single fastest way to look inexpensive. And here's the secret weapon almost nobody uses. Thrift stores and secondhand shops are absolutely full of beautiful, heavy, real fabric that people got rid of because it went out of style, not because it wore out. Real wool coats, real silk blouses. You are not shopping for a brand there. You are shopping for a material. The quiet upgrade. Stop shopping with your eyes and start shopping with your hands. But the next one is the one that's costing you the most, and you don't even know you're doing it. Trick 4. Expensive is a verb. Now, let's talk about the thing that will undo every single trick I've given you so far. Maintenance. Because here is what actually reads as broke, and it isn't the price of the garment. It's the little fuzzy pills on the sweater, the scuffed toes on the shoes, the wrinkled collar, the loose button you've been meaning to fix since spring. The lint, the dull, tired-looking leather. We think looking expensive is a purchase. It isn't. It's an act of care, repeated. And this is where it gets emotional, so stay with me. When you stop maintaining your clothes, it is almost never about laziness. It's about worth. It's what happens when somewhere along the line you quietly decided you weren't worth the 10 minutes.
A fabric shaver costs a few dollars. Shoe polish costs less than a coffee. An iron you already own. The quiet upgrade is that expensive isn't something you buy. It's something you do on a Sunday night for a woman you've decided is worth the trouble. Look, if that one landed, hit that like button for me. Not for me, actually. Do it so this reaches another woman who's been quietly deciding she's not worth 10 minutes. She needs to hear it too. Trick 5. One loud thing. Here's the rule that makes cheap outfits look styled. Everything simple and one thing strong. A great coat, or one incredible pair of boots, or one heavy, beautiful piece of jewelry. But one. The rest stays quiet and clean and out of the way. Why does this work? Because the eye lands on the strongest thing in the outfit, and it decides that thing sets the price of everything else. Put a beautiful coat over a plain shirt and cheap jeans, and the coat lifts the whole thing. Put a beautiful coat over 5 other competing pieces, and the coat drowns. This is where you spend, by the way. If you have any money at all, put every dollar of it into one anchor piece, and buy the rest as basic as humanly possible. The quiet upgrade, you don't need a great wardrobe. You need one great thing and the discipline to let it work. Now, get ready, because trick 6 is the one I warned you about. Trick 6. Expensive is silent. Here it is. Take the logo off. Real money is quiet. It has always been quiet. The wealthiest woman in any room is almost never the one wearing her clothes like a billboard. She's in a plain camel coat with no name on it anywhere, and it is the most expensive-looking thing in the building. Loud branding does not read as rich. It reads as trying to be read as rich, and people feel that instantly, even when they can't explain it. So the logo tee, the big gold hardware, the printed monogram, the flashy buckle. Take it off. Take all of it off. And what you'll notice is that the second you remove the shouting, people stop pricing your outfit and start looking at your face. And now the part I promised would sting. When you actually do this, something strange happens. Some people around you get uncomfortable. They'll say you've changed. They'll say you're acting like you're better than everyone. They'll say it with a laugh, but they'll say it. And you're going to have to make a decision, and it is not a small one. Because some people liked you smaller. Some people were more comfortable when you were the one flipping over the price tag and walking out. And nobody warns you that looking like you're worth something makes certain people miss the version of you that didn't. The quiet upgrade costs nothing in dollars. It just costs something else. Tell me in the comments if you felt that. I already know some of you have.
Trick 7. The one thing no store sells. And here's the last one, and it's free, and it's the hardest. How you carry it. You can do everything above perfectly and undo all of it in 3 seconds by walking into a room like you're apologizing for taking up space in it. Shoulders down, chin level, hands still, slow. Expensive people are not better looking than you. They just move like they already belong wherever they are, because it has never once occurred to them that they might not. That's it. That's the difference. Not money. Certainty. So walk slower. Speak slower. Stop fidgeting with your sleeve. And when you catch yourself checking a price tag with your body, stop and pick your chin up half an inch and stay. The quiet upgrade is that confidence is not a feeling you wait to arrive. It's a posture you choose while you're still terrified. And one last thing. Remember that coat? The one with the perfect shoulders and the little white tag you turned over on a Tuesday? Here's what I want you to understand. The tag never told you the price of the coat.
It told you the price of you, and you paid it, on the spot, without arguing. So stop turning over price tags to find out what you're worth. That number was never printed on anything, and it never will be. Which one of these 7 are you doing first? Tell me below. 1 word is enough. I'll be reading. And next time, we're going deeper. We're doing the 7 pieces that make an entire wardrobe, total cost under $100. And I'm going to show you exactly where to find every single one. Until then, my love, listen to me. You were never broke. You were just never told what you already had.